Growing up with the motto, let learning be a joy and teaching a pleasure. Here we are with remote teaching and learning process to bridge the gap. Happy learning, students. Subject ICT. Topic wrap text, adjusting rows and height and autofill feature in MS Excel. Standard 7th and 6th by Kriti Chauhan. In the last videos until now in Excel sheet, we have learned about how to copy, paste or move the data from one cell to the another cell. We have learned about editing and replacing the data in Excel. Then we also learned about how to insert a row, column or cell. Even we learned about to delete row, column or cell in an MS Excel. Now in this video, we are going to understand about a wrap text feature and how to apply wrap text feature in MS Excel. Now generally the wrap text feature is a simple formatting feature that help us to display text on the multiple lines. This means if the content in a cell, the text in a cell or the content in a cell is not visible properly in the cell, and the height or the width of the cell is comparatively smaller than the content that can fit in one cell, that time we use wrap text feature so that the entire data can be visible in the same size of the cell in a new line. Now the next thing, how to apply wrap text feature. Now the first step, once you have to select the cell on which we want to apply the wrap text feature. Then the second step, on the home tab from the alignment group, click the wrap text icon. Then third, the cell is automatically adjusted to multiple lines. So without changing the width of the cell, you can adjust the content of the cell in multiple line in that same cell. Now the next thing we will understand about adjusting the row height and column width. Now there are two ways we can adjust a cell. First is adjusting the row height and the second is adjusting the column width. Now in this figure you can see the Excel sheet. In an Excel sheet you can see there are rows and columns. Now if we want to increase the height of the width, you can just click the line before the column name, that is, see here, you can see here the C is written. You can click the line, you can click the partition of and drag it towards the right side of the sheet. So this will expand the row width, column width, and if you want to make it small, you just have to click the line after the column name and drag it towards the left side. This will narrow down the width. The same way we can adjust the row height by clicking on the row line after the row number. Click and drag towards the bottom of the Excel sheet. That will increase the height of the row, and if you are dragging towards the top of the Excel sheet, that will decrease the height of the row. Now that this is the one way of adjusting the row height. The second way to adjust the row height is go to the home tab. In a home tab there is a cell group. In the cell group there is a format icon. Click on that format icon. You can see here in the image, you can see in the image row height, auto fit row height, column width, auto fit column width. These are the four features that will help you to adjust the height and the width of the cell. Now auto fit row height and auto fit column width will adjust the cell according to the size or the height of the text contained in a cell. Next is, we'll understand in more better way. The first we'll start with adjusting row height. So when we need to adjust the row height, so when we use wrap text feature, it will generally automatically the the content in the cell will be automatically run into the new line, and when it reaches to the end of the width of the cell. So when text runs into a multiple lines, we may not able to view the lines of the text. So to make it visible for the user, so to use this feature, instead of we can adjust the row height. So to adjust a row height of single row, click the bottom border to adjust the height of a single row. Means if you want to adjust the height of one particular row, you just click the bottom border of the row heading and drag it to the up or the downward direction. So this way you can adjust one single row. But if you want to adjust one multiple rows at a time with a particular height of the rows, in that case you just have to select the rows. If there are more than 2 rows, select all the rows, then the second step is, on the home tab, from the cells group, click the arrow next to the formation icon. So there will be an arrow, you are going to click that. Then third is, click the row height option. In the row height option, a dialog box will appear on the screen. Enter the desired row height in that dialog box. Once you enter the appropriate height that is desired, click OK. As you see on the screen, the height of the selected row will be adjusted according to that number we have specified. Now the next thing is, we are going to adjust the row column width. So to adjust the column width, we have to follow the same procedure. The only difference is, we are going to adjust the width of the cell or the column. So why we need to adjust the width? Certain times we do not want to do wrap text and we do not want our content should be written in a next line in a same cell. So but we want that entire content should be visible in one single line. That time we need to adjust the width of the column so that the entire content of the text, entire content is readable. Now to adjust a single width, to adjust the width of the single column, click the right border of the column and column heading and drag it to the left or the right as desired. This will adjust the width of your one single column. Now if you want to adjust the multiple columns at the same time, just select the columns, number of columns you want to adjust, and then go on the home tab. From the cells group, click the arrow next to the format cell icon. Click the column width option. The column width dialog box will appear on the screen. Enter the desired column width. As an example given here, the width I have specified here is 8.43. So this will be the desired width of the column in the dialog box. Then click OK, and the entire selected columns will be adjusted according to the width specified. So these are the two ways you can adjust the column width. These are the two ways of adjusting the column width and row height. One way, you can drag the borders or the borders of the respective column heading or the row heading. Next is, we are going to learn about autofill feature. Now in autofill feature is generally allows us to fill the predefined data range of the cell without typing it again. So in this feature, if we want to write the days, week, the number of days in a week, we generally write Monday, Tuesday. So it's time consuming for us to write Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday in the cells. So instead of this, we write Monday, and we can use the autofill feature to autofill the entire days of the week. So we can use this autofill feature to quickly add information such as name, month, week, numbers, alphabets, etc. in a sequential order. Right now, how to use this autofill feature? So type the first item in the list of the sequence. For example, if you want to write the week, days of the week, type Monday. Now move the cursor to the small black square. As you can see here is the square, black filled square at the bottom of the cell, clear, which is on the right side of the cell. Now this square is called as field handle. This field handle, when you place the cursor over this field handle, the cursor changes to the plus sign, that is plus symbol. Now drag that fill handle towards the row below or the column towards the right side, on the right side. So where the rest of the data needs to be autofilled. So see, in this here you can autofill the data either in the rows, that is the data written below the cell, or you want to fill the entire content in the columns, that is towards the right side of the content. You can use this fill handle, then release the mouse button once you are done with the autofill. Once your data has been filled, then select the cell. The selected cells are filled with predefined entries. So I just repeat. So what we have to do is, first we have to, first item we have to write of the list. Suppose we are going to write the days of the week. So first thing we will write is Monday. Then on that particular cell, on the right bottom side, there will be a small black square. You just have to put the cursor over that black square. That cursor will be changed into plus sign. This is called fill handle. This square is called fill handle. So drag that fill handle towards the row below, means from that particular cell, if you want to fill the data below that Monday, or you want to fill the entire week towards the right side of the cell, so you can decide you want to do it, you want to fill the content below that particular cell or towards the right side of the particular cell. So you can either drag below the rows or you can drag to the column on the right. So where the rest of the data needs to be filled, then release your mouse button. The selected cells will be filled with predefined data. Same thing you can do with the numbers. If you want to print the numbers in a sequential order, you just need to write the first two numbers of the sequence, example 1 and 2. Then select both the cells. Once you select both the cells, you will see the fill handles, a black square. Place the cursor over it, the plus sign will appear, and drag it towards the bottom below drag it to the row below the cell, and then the entire selected cell will be pre-filled with the sequence of the numbers. So this way you can use the autofill feature. Try to practice the adjusting of rows and height in the Excel sheet and use wrap text, and you will get an idea about all the features which we have learned in this video. Thank you, students.